Hey guys, I'm here in the Sony booth, the Premium Lounge at Tokyo Game Show 2014, and I just got off playing Bloodborne. So I played Bloodborne at Gamescom, but I also got another chance here at TGS, and this builds a little bit further on. One of the main differences is I got to play as 4 different characters, all pretty different. So as you probably know, Bloodborne is spiritual successor to Dark Souls or Demon Souls. But the main hook for Bloodborne is that there's now guns. It's like guns as a weapon. So each of the 4 characters that I played as has a different kind of gun. There was one that was more like pistol-like, where you could kind of snipe people. And there was one that was more of a crowd-controlling kind of shotgun kind of stuff. So it's really cool to see how the guns actually work in the combat. And especially coming from playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, it really makes it like a whole new and fresh experience. The visuals are fantastic. It's even a bigger step up than Dark Souls 2 was in Dark Souls 1. But the aesthetic is a lot different, at least in the area that I got to play in. It's a lot darker, but there was also a lot of lighting effects and like things on fire. We got to this one area where there was just a bunch of people around some kind of burning statue. And that was probably like the hardest part of the whole demo. I don't think we ever got past that once. Well, I did, but I ran straight away from it. So it's shaping up to be really good. If you like Dark Souls, you will definitely like Bloodborne. Not to say that they're the same thing, but it's different enough that it's gonna feel like a brand new experience. So I'm back here in the Premium Lounge at the Sony booth in Tokyo Game Show 2014. I'm here with Chris, and I've brought you specially because we just tried out Sony's Project Morpheus, which is their virtual reality headset.
It's their answer to the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, and you've had a lot more experience than I have with the Oculus Rift, Tell me, what do you think about it?
So I can only compare it to the Dev Kit 1, which is the one that I have at home. Which I've spent pretty extensive time with. I've played Portal 2 on it, which was a real cool experience. Lots of horror games, Slender Man. I think Vince can attest to that one. So the Morpheus, I had a little bit of trouble with focusing my eyes, I think, originally. I think this is more comparable to the Dev Kit 1 in that aspect. The resolution is quite nice, though, and the head tracking seems to be slightly more responsive, if not right on par with the Rift.
They're using the Oculus Rift Dev Kit to like school of thought. They actually have a camera with lights on the headset itself.
Yeah.
So the camera is actually tracking your movement. So therefore, like you actually get it's not perfect, but it's pretty like darn close.
And it looks a whole lot cooler as well when you got the Blade Runner style blue rims around your eyes.
The 4 blue lights.
Yeah.
So we played War Thunder, which is it's a kind of a dogfighting game. It was like kind of a demo build. Like there was no enemies in it, but
I played War Thunder. You sucked at it.
I was trying to. I don't know. I can't defend.
You crashed your plane. You can't defend it.
Yeah.
I know it's a great game though. I don't know much about it. I know it's a competitor to World of Warplanes from Wargaming. Yep. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's very difficult to shoot the enemies down with the Rift, but I think that might have been maybe just the calibration of the Morpheus that I was wearing.
Yeah, I really think we would need to actually sit down with the Morpheus to try and get like the right, because there's a head strap on the back that.
Well, it moves back and forwards, and the Rift, it just adjusts the eye position, the lens position, whereas the actual Morpheus moves back and forward off your head. And saying that, it actually feels a lot more comfortable.
Does it? Alright, because the Morpheus actually rests on your forehead, whereas the Oculus will have like a strap around the head.
Down on your nose.
Yeah, do you actually feel that like more comfortable?
Yeah, I definitely found it more comfortable. I can't speak to SDK2, but I've heard it's much lighter.
Yeah. Alright, well that's it for Morpheus. Let's see what else we have at Tokyo Game Show 2014. So that's it for our second Japanisode. We've shown you a bunch of games from TGS 2014. We've also shown you around Tokyo. There's going to be a lot more content throughout the season, so stay tuned. See you next week.
That's staying in.
Next week on Worldwide Gaming.